third type of resin that we use a lot, well, we don't use a lot, but it's out there, is this stuff here. This is called aqua resin, okay? This stuff is the least toxic of all of it. It's almost like I haven't read enough about it. I think it's almost water-based. It actually, when you mix it up, it actually behaves like a wet plaster. And you can basically make it thicker or thinner. I've found that it's brutally expensive though. We're probably looking, this stuff is like $200 or more for the combination of the two. But it is the least toxic of all these things. You can basically work it anywhere, outside, inside. It's you can get it on you. It's not really that as bad for you as I still always wear, my safety stuff to deal with it. It also, the other downsides of it is I don't think it likes to do layers as well. It doesn't like to penetrate through to a layer underneath it. It dries very, very fast, and it's a really, really great thing to coat your statues with. Resin by itself has not got a lot of strength, but if you just want to do it as a coating, like after you've actually carved a statue out of blue foam, that stuff, slapping it on, it's beautiful. And like I said, it dries really fast. It'll probably dry within 15-20 minutes. It's a lot heavier. Basically, we've done some Mandalorian helmets out of this stuff. In comparison to the polyester resin, I think it was almost twice the weight, okay? But as you can see, because it dries fast, you can actually go pretty quickly with it. It also tends not to, especially if you mix it up a little thicker, it tends not to slide off of your form as much, so that you can actually probably do an entire helmet in one go, slapping it on there. I tend to be a little bit tidier. I tend to, when I'm going to do a helm, I'm going to do the top of it, wait for it to dry, flip it over, sand it, do the side, wait for it to dry, flip it over, do the other side, and then sand that down, and then I'm going to do usually a hero coat over the top of it, or find places where I'm a little bit low and add more, and then sand again, and away I go. Okay, so this stuff, you have to look about this. You have to look for this stuff online. I haven't bought it in so long. I forget where I found it. I'll try and find out where I used it last time, and I'll get back to you. So anyway, so those are the types of resins. Okay, so I think I'm going to go on to the Endor Speeder, and I'm going to do some repair work on that using the epoxy resin.